What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from LV1Gaming.com, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys today. If you are an old head like myself, you saw this game Hypercharge unboxed and was like, yup, this is absolutely for me. This brings back some of the fondest and best memories of my childhood, back when kids actually played with action figures and toy soldiers, and we would, pretend we had a war zone going on in our bedroom, bathrooms, roof, attics, basement, wherever we had our action figures at, and wherever we could have some absolute fun, we pretended we were shooting stuff up and tearing things up. And Hypercharged Unboxed brings that memory rushing back to you, right? I felt like I was 10 again. I felt like I was 6, not 36. But really excited about it. I was happy and lucky to be able to review this title. Well, I'm all over the place to be able to review this title. And so, man, let's just dive right into it. Again, because that's all I know how to do, keeping it 100, $1.50. When I first saw this game on TikTok, I legitimately thought that this was too good to be true, and that this game was not real. Like action figures coming to life on a battlefield, you breaking out of your plastic box with a gun in your hand, and you're jumping down and you're getting right to the action was a completely wild premise to me. And I followed the developers for so long on TikTok, and I'm telling you, I did not think this game was real. It was a dream, but dream no more, because Hypercharge Unboxed did take the concept of our childhood and make it an absolute reality in some very fun and imaginable ways. Now, in this game, you do get to create your own customized action figure. Like it's not from scratch. You're not going in building up lips, nose, mouth like you would other games. But there's different set pieces you can have, different toy pieces you can have that you can use to mix and match and create, different colors, different hair, different bodies to create your character. In the quote unquote story mode, you'll be using this character team up with the Sergeant Max ammo to protect the hypercore, which is the ultimate power source for imagination and fun. One of the most epic things about this game is location, because it is pretty fun in this game. Whether you're on a bathroom sink, having a jetpack over to the tub to protect your hypercore, or whether you're inside of a store where other toys around and you're going into PvP mode fighting other people, whether you're at a park in a playground that's probably made for a 4-year-old in our world. In this world, you're so tiny, the world is so big, and you're jetpacking across, jumping. Whether you're in a garage, it's so many different locations and areas that this game has that's just really, really fun. I think in most games this wouldn't work, but in this game, being a toy and having that nostalgia and being a kid again, having an epic battle on a bathroom sink as you hop over some books to jump over to the bathtub, is actually pretty freaking awesome. And then besides the action figure that you've built together yourself, the locations is a very, very, very important part about this. It is, we're going to use common terminology. It's the maps, right? They're maps. It's what they are. They're maps. But they're a little bit different because they're common places. You're having an alien invasion. You're fighting off an alien invasion on top of a car in the garage when dad probably dropped a drill on the ground and it's in a way. But in this game, it's a perfect obstacle, right? We got wooden boards that's probably been sitting there for weeks because your father forgot to board up the windows when he got angry and punched the windows out, right? And the boards are sitting there. And it might be a regular thing in life, but in this game, it's an obstacle, and it's freaking cool. So though there is a single campaign version of this game, a lot of people who play this game are really going to be here for the PvP, right? And you have your red versus blue modes, and it actually is really, really, really good fun, really good fun, right? However, for a lot of people, this is going to be a stickler for them. Now, before I say this, I want to remind you, Hypercharge Unboxed, one of the most important things about this is that they want to take you back to fun. They want to take you back to nostalgia. It's about having a good time. It's not about, who has the best KD. It's not about raging. It's not about, being a sweat. It's just about having fun. I kill you, you kill me, we come back, we go at it. First to 30 kills, whatever the case may be, wins. Now, one thing that people may, take a little side eye to because of modern gaming is the fact that there is no KD tracking. There is no leaderboards, right? All of that stuff is completely gone out of the game because they don't want you to focus on that, right? They want to focus on having a good time. Yes, there's winners and there's losers, of course. You couldn't have a game, you couldn't have a shooter without winners and losers. However, if you're like, oh man, I'm trying to protect my 4 KD, so I'm going to camp in the corner. You don't need to, bucko. None of that matters, my guy. You get out there with your gun and you shoot. You try to find a better weapon. You go to your box, because your box, one thing is really cool is if you go back to the box you spawned out of, you can get better weapons as you're collecting coins throughout the game. You get a weapon together and you fight, right? And that's going to be a big change because they're worried about the guy that's camping in the corner, shooting you over, killing you over and over time. He has no reason to camp, right? He has no reason to sit behind the corner trying to protect his KD. Because Hypercharge Unboxed, there is no KD. Now, again, I can see people side-eyeing it. They're like, whoa, wait a minute. I need that dopamine in my life. And knowing I was number one, I need the dopamine in my life. Knowing I'm the one that carried my teammates to victory. While some people's like, yo, this is dope. It's just fun. No one can say, oh man, you're the reason we lost because you don't know how many kills I had, player. You have no idea who on top of the leaderboard. All you know is that we won, right? And I think, again, a lot of people will love that, but some people will be taken back by that. And like I said, this Hypercharge box, it does like kind of buck at the modern shooter, right? It kind of bucks that away. On top of there not being like a KD or leaderboard, there is no season pass, no battle pass, no loot box, no microtransactions. I repeat that, no season pass, no battle pass, no loot box, no microtransactions. It's just good old fashioned fun. You unlock everything in the game, everything that is on what you download. I was gonna say disc. There is no disc. Whatever you download, that's it, right? I'm like, oh man, that's a dope helmet he got. I need to get that. You unlock it through the game. There's no way to buy it. You got to just play the game, get kills, get wins, play the story. You unlock it all through the game. And again, that is a big buck and a big pushback to modern gaming, right? Because as we know, when it comes to shooters, when it comes to multiplayer games, is a lot of times that is the number one focus is how can I get them in this battle pass? Right? How can I get them to get the DLC? That is not an issue here. It's not happening, right? It's a big pushback to those modern shooters, and I think that's pretty dope. But again, I can see where some people may have an issue.
Now, let's learn how to best defend.
Now, between its gameplay and its artistic direction and wild creative premises, Hypercharge Unlocked, it's going to give you that feeling of being a kid again. I know you're an adult and you're stressed out and you don't want to go to work tomorrow. You don't want to have to do adult stuff. You don't have to get your car insurance paid and your car registered and fix your flat tire. If you want to get that feeling of, man, I'm a kid, I ain't got no worries, I just want to have a good time and have fun, you guys definitely give Hypercharge Unboxed a shot when it's released in wherever time zone you live in. Shout out to the developers, the publishers who allowed us to play. This game was played and reviewed on the Xbox Series X because that's what it's available on. It's on Xbox, it's on PC. PlayStation gamers, I don't know when it's coming for you, if it ever comes for you. Switch gamers, I don't know either, but right now it is on Xbox and it is on PC. I think you guys will definitely enjoy it if you just want to have that nostalgic feeling again. And you want to get away from what's considered a modern shooter and just have fun. I did rate the score a 7.9 at lv1gaming.com. If you guys want to get more in-depth review, please head over and read that review. The link will be in the description down below. If you enjoyed the video, if you laughed or liked the video at all, you owe me a like. So hit that like button, subscribe if you have not. You guys have a great one. Again, I am Fame Entertainment from lv1gaming.com. And this is Hypercharge Unboxed, baby.